This episode is sponsored by State Farm. Choices are great, like with your podcasts. You get to choose what you want to listen to. And State Farm believes insurance should work the same way. That's why the State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you get the coverage you want at an affordable price and a policy that helps cover what you value most. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com today to create your State Farm Personal Price Plan. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
What you need, do what you can, catch me up to speed. Do you smoke some $3 with me? If you not, fuck with me, you a dummy. 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 Yo, name is Kavanaugh, don't you forget it, bro. I call you niggas out, yeah, I call you hoes. Baddest MC in the game. Y'all gonna know the name, y'all gonna remember the name. I'm gonna tear that ass out the frame. It's fucking shame. You boys can't even back this thing. What, man? Y'all names ain't even got no game. I'm straight from the south, knock a nigga out. Without, turn the party out. Slap nigga, I'm out. Have she put you out, go and make a shout. But shit, you a dummy. Y'all niggas think you fuck with me, it ain't even sunny. Looking for them girls that got that good and cutty. She's good with it. Gonna fuck a dummy, gonna leave her coming, gonna put in the tummy, gonna leave it running. Taste the pussy just like honey, cause you a dummy. What you want, tell me what you need, do what you can, catch me up to speed. Do you smoke some $3 with me? If you not, fuck with me, you a dummy. 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 Dummy.
Try to tell y'all, man. I tried to tell y'all how it was going down. Y'all ain't want to listen to nobody, did you? Now y'all ain't no surprise. People saying, I'm shocked. I can't believe Jay Briscoe won the world championship. What the hell's so shocking, man? I ain't been pinned in over 2 years. I dropped the big man on his big ass pumpkin and got the 3 count. It's simple. It ain't rocket science. It ain't even algebra. It's basic mathematics, man. It's kindergarten. Kindergarten shit, man. 1 plus 1 is 2. The grass is green, the sky is blue. Jay Briscoe is the world champion. Ain't nothing hard to figure out, man. What y'all so shocked for? I told y'all how it was going down. I told y'all I'm serving these boys ice cold plates. You want some, come get some. What y'all shocked for, man? I'm the world champion. I ain't been pinned in over 2 years. End of the story. Basic mathematics. Kindergarten shit, man. Surprise. Come on, man.
I hope y'all heard that. This is an interesting recording because the only reason why I'm even recording right now at the same time watching Dynamite is just feel like recording. I wasn't going to drop an episode this week on Thursdays so people can understand. Thursdays is the actual episode that's recorded that week that's released because it's just me. I wasn't going to drop one, but I decided to go ahead and do it. Figured to give y'all a day off for the Smokers Lounge to a certain extent. See, one thing that you listeners and you smokers understand is that I love professional wrestling. I grew up on it. I remember days with my grandma and my granddad took me to Dorton Arena to watch the old school territory stuff. Me and Billy Pilgrim have a 2 podcasts dedicated to it. And one of my favorite wrestlers was well, is Jay Briscoe. Now, for some of you people that don't know professional wrestling, never seen it, there's this brother tag team called the Briscoes. And Jay was the first one to go pro. His brother, I think, came like a year later, once he turned 18. Jay Briscoe and his brother is probably one of the most decorated, got to be on the Mount Rushmore of tag teams in professional wrestling. They pretty much held every belt. There's the held that there wasn't the WWE or the AEW title. And Jay Briscoe himself was a probably one of the best singles wrestlers of all time. You just, unless you really was a Ring of Honor fan like that, like I am, you missed his 2 title runs, which in my opinion, he's in the top 3 of the best Ring of Honor champions of all time. And his promos was cool. It was funny because you could tell he's a country boy, even though Delaware, I don't consider Delaware country. I guess it's northern country, but he sounded like a white hood nigga. That's what he sounded like, honestly. Like, I looked at him, I listened to him, and I could tell that I could probably have a beer with him, smoke a blunt with him. It's cool. It's like he was a wonderful fella. It was messed up that the world didn't get to really see him on a bigger stage than Ring of Honor. Because of a TNT executive that had an issue with something that he said years prior, which him and his brother apologized for. The matches that could have went down. One of my dream matches with the Briscoes versus the Usos. I would love to hear Jay Briscoe go toe-to-toe with Jay Uso on the mic. It killed my heart and hurt my heart to hear that he had died. I think he died yesterday or 2 days ago. The way this year been going, shit. I don't know what day is what, is up and down. And he died in a car accident. And the more I learned, he died bringing his 2 daughters home from cheerleading practice. I saw a video of him practicing cheerleading with his daughter during the pandemic. He had the bow in his hair and the whole nine, And this dude been doing this since he was a teenager. He turned 30. He's 38. His birthday was coming up, and he was about to turn 39. Today is his brother's birthday, Mark. And all the outpour and the love, but I'm just letting you know myself, man. This one hurt just as much as Eddie Guerrero and Dusty Rhodes, because it's not just wrestler that died. It was a wrestler that I actually liked and loved to see and made the point to go see. And he was young. Billy Joel sang that song, The Good Die Young. I can tell he was a good dude. It's funny, even with some of the stories, they say Tommy Dreamer was saying that he'd be seeing him at the 7-Eleven after a show, and they'd be like, "You need a ride?" He'd be like, "Nah, they out there drinking beers with the fans, just chit-chatting." Like, if there was a white boy that I would like to be like, he's probably would have been Jay Briscoe, honestly. And some of the matches that I watched him do, tag matches in the whole nine, I didn't get a chance to see the FTR match now, which is crazy because that was his last match. I think that was televised or pay-per-view or what have you. It was a tag team dog collar match. The first tag team dog collar match that I ever seen or ever heard of. And I heard it was 5 stars. Even Jim Cornette was like 5 stars. And what's the irony of it is they won the match. In hindsight, FTR, the tag team that they beat, had decided they need to take a break. Their contract coming up. That's coming up in a little bit, or what have you. But nonetheless, the Briscoes won. So he went out on top. Now I pray for his kids. I pray for his 2 children because they were in the car during the accident and they were messed up pretty bad themselves. And I prayed for Mark Briscoe because him and his brother was like inseparable, man. And the dad. Now his real name was Jamin Pugh. Yeah, people, they had a life outside. They had a name over the Briscoe. I think probably they took the name Briscoe because of the Briscoe brothers, the original Briscoe brothers. Well, now Jay can be up in heaven testing his skills against Jack Briscoe. Yeah, against the Briscoe. The NWA World Champion. See, sometimes it's celebrity deaths that one hurt. All death hurt, but no, that one hurt. You know, to the level of a Kobe or Michael Jackson or Whitney Houston. Remember Whitney Houston funeral? Man, that shit was. Whew. And plus, he was a wrestler that was still active. Shit, they still had tag titles. There's gonna be a lot of tag tournaments. They had the Hog tag titles. I think they had. Well, no, I think they lost the Game Changer Wrestling tag titles, and they just won the Ring of Honor tag titles for the 13th time. They held the New Japan tag titles at one point. I mean, dude, they held belts every fucking where. I wanted to see him in WWE, see what they would do. Definitely AEW. So, it's like I hate that I didn't get a chance to sit down and Bill and we discuss it, or what have you. You know, on the wrestling show, he's been busy, what have you. And the podcast is making changes, or what have you. And you got to learn how to adjust to changes. Now going into my 3rd year podcasting, working hard, getting interviews with people. And see, with me, I'm the kind of person I interview everyone. I interview the rookies, I interview the veterans. I recently interviewed people with, that cater to unusual fetishes, all that stuff. And I tell people that podcasting is a labor of love. And it's becoming that more and more just because, you know what I'm saying? Just because you got YouTube, you got all these places who, you know what I'm saying, places that I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted thinking about Jay Briscoe. Got all these places that they're just keeping 100. YouTube ain't making the money that they used to. And I want people to think about this. When Elon Musk bought Twitter, right? He thought Twitter was a moneymaker. You want to know why he fought so hard and tried to get out of it? because he saw Twitter was not. And as you can see, he done lost money with Twitter. Because there's no way to generate income. And the only way you can generate income is if you have a subscription base that content creators can make money and you can make money too. And the problem with YouTube is that they don't have that. So now they made it even more stricter for you to have to move as a YouTuber to make your monetization. And guess where they went to? That's right. Cursing. Even said that the videos from the past can still be affected. Now, let me keep it 100. And I'll say this and I'll say this again. That's the reason why I don't really worry about YouTube on my end. I just post what I post, and I'm not worried about trying to be monetized or paid out the ass. You feel me? Because one, it takes for fucking ever to even get monetized on YouTube, and there is and the goals that you have to reach is ridiculous. See, the reason why X videos, the reason why some of these porn sites make so much money, because they get 40% of what a content creator makes, and you make it away as subscription base to where people can subscribe and watch or what have you. But see, here's the kicker. You can't see anything for free unless you subscribe. There's no free. You might see a preview, what have you. YouTube made its own hell because everything is for free. I can watch everything for free. It's used for advertising for most part. It's just people has figured out a way to make money off of YouTube and through YouTube. YouTube has not figured out a way to make money through creators. Same problem that Spotify going to run into, whether they believe it or not, because once again, you're asking people to pay for audio. You're asking people to pay for videos. So unless your YouTuber or your subscribers have a rabid fan base, they're not going to. But if everybody on YouTube has a subscription base and was able to get a subscription base, then the law of averages work in your favor, because guess what? One is going to force the Logan Pauls and them to decide, wait a second, it's more money with the subscription because we can charge more for the subscription. I hate using Andrew Tate, but think about it. Andrew Tate had motherfuckers paying to join his shit. That's why he made money so fast. $5,000 for you to pay to be a part of my shit. And YouTube could easily, now here's the point, it would take time. And it means that you would have to allow every motherfucker to have the ability to monetize on YouTube, no matter how many views they got or not. But see, the problem is that they don't want to step away from their business model to make money. So thus, this is the reason why, because think about what they said, they're demonetizing some of the channels or demonetizing some of the videos. So videos they're probably making millions of dollars are now going to be demonetized and will not make money. Which means that YouTube gets to pay out less and keep more. Because they're not generating any money, because how many YouTube channels have a subscription base where people pay a subscription? Same thing when I look at with Spotify. If Spotify put a subscription button up there, plus I know it's not a lot of podcasts use subscription base for Anchor. Now, it's beauty of it in it, because that means that, well, sooner or later the shit, you know what I'm saying, will start hitting off, you know, what have you. But it takes time for people to get it, just like people still don't even realize Spotify has video. Nor does Spotify advertise it. So a lot of these platforms are not making money. And now YouTube is testing this out to see. But what's going to end up happening is, what if you start seeing a lot of the other motherfuckers start going to TikTok more? Where cussing is not an issue. And YouTube start losing more money. See? We might be progressive, but our mind states sometimes are very conservative. They're just facts. And two other things I wanted to talk about, which I was on Tubi, and Black Independent Cinema, I noticed a company by the name of, I think, Plush Entertainment, I can't remember. But it was funny seeing Mina Monroe, and seeing Mina Monroe was interesting because, well, I recruited her to be a BCB street team. She was part of it, the Michigan chapter, the Midwest chapter. And I didn't really get a chance to do anything with that chapter, what have you, but to see her acting in movies and TV series that being distributed on different platforms was mind-blowing. And she's very good at what she does. She's a very good actress. This is the second female that has become somewhat of a major actress. My girl April Jones. Shouts out to her. Y'all probably saw her on one of the Tyler Perry TV shows. No, April Parker, my bad. April Parker. She gonna kick my ass. My little sister's gonna beat my ass for saying her name wrong. I'm sorry, baby. April Parker. And she was on God dang it. She was on one of the Haves and Have-Nots. That was she was on. Have and Have-Nots. And no, it wasn't Have and Have-Not. Damn it, what's the name of it? Well, I think it was one of those. But anyway. And some of those black movies on Tubi is damn good. I ain't talking about the high-level professional with Denzel Washington, Tyrese. No. We talking about the independent shit. Detroit got it going on. And I was like, damn, okay. I see Detroit is on the low becoming a filming capital, yo. I'm like, because I ain't see a lot from the New York cats. And Tubi, everything I looked up was Detroit. I'm like, they say up there, it's funny, like they be talking. Someone say something, they be like, yo, man, you know, we got to get this money. Yeah, say less. See, where I'm from, we say no more. But I watched this series called The Dirty D. And that shit was fucking good as hell. I think it was about 6-7 episodes based around a drug dealing I guess a club owner with some sex ass bottle girls. And it's based around that, him and his wife, and he producer, writer Lisa Brown, shouts out to her. I swear that the writing was very good. It's basically like Power with sitting around a fucking, nightclub. And a lot of character development, even to the point of the undercover cop. He has a baby mama and a girlfriend. The baby mama's lying to another dude, thinking that cop's child is his child. It's just a lot of ratchetness in it, but it's well placed. And it's real good. Made me want to see season 2. And I see they used the same people in the movies because there was a movie that was pretty good. He played me. Then the sequel, he played me too. Um, now I ain't even gonna front. My two favorite actors out there, other than me, is this girl named Michaela and Shelby. God, I wish I had their damn names in front of me. But, but y'all, if y'all watch the Dirty D, she the girl that was a stripper that got the bartender to drug this young girl that she had beef with. And she basically sexually assaulted her, which the girl figured out at the end. So season 2 left a lot, and the cliffhanger was very good, very good. Like I said, but Mina Monroe, she handled her business. I see she got a movie coming out. I see Detroit got it cracking when it comes to the independent film, black independent film, and I like seeing black independent film, especially if it's good. So if you ever download Tubi, go check out The Dirty D. Also, He Played Me, plus the sequel to He Played Me Too. I'm gonna check out a couple other ones. I might do a review of a series or a movie on Thursdays to kind of because I like highlighting my people's shit. You feel me? So, but I ain't gonna hold you. I just want to give y'all a few minutes. So, sorry it wasn't no intro because I don't think it deserved the intro. But there's an outro. Well, you see, this is the right one. Because, let me tell you, Jay Briscoe. Jay Briscoe. Rest in peace, man. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned it?